let's get into this because time is literally flying and I'm kind of on a time crunch at this point. So let's get into this. Now I am starting with clean, freshly washed skin. Of course, I've done my skincare. I've even showered, exfoliated, all that good stuff. Now it's time for the hair first, and then we'll get into the makeup and outfit and everything else in between. So let's start with hair. I'm just going to be doing like a slick back pony situation, kind of what I've been wearing, I don't know, the last 2 to 3 weeks or so. But instead of it being braided or very curly, I went and picked up a new ponytail piece from the hair store. It's not real hair, it's synthetic, so it's going to last as long as it's going to last, you know what I mean? The hair that I am in fact going to be using, just in case any of you guys are interested, is this one. It's called ORGANIQUE Pony Pro Easy Wrap Around Ponytail. I really love the wraparound style of ponytail, so this is the hair. Just in case anybody is interested, this is what I'm going to be putting in. So as you guys can see, it has a nice like wave to it. It's called Dream Wave and it's in 24 inches. Now we are doing a low pony, so it's going to hang pretty low, which I do love. We aren't going to put the ponytail on per se at this quite moment, but we are going to slick our hair back and get it into the low like pony situation. How many times can I say ponytail? So let's get into that. For this step, I'm literally just using what I have in front of me. Product wise, just using some of this DEVA Curl Style Cream just for something to be in my hair, so that way it's not dry or anything like that. I'm not really trying to preserve my hair or anything, even though I did wash it in the shower. I used a little bit of conditioner because I actually fully washed it yesterday, and I knew I was going to be putting product in here, so I didn't want product buildup per se. I think I'm going to go with a middle part. I kind of always go with the middle part, but it's what I like. It's what I feel looks good on me personally. And I'm just going to use my hard brush and just kind of brush this back. This isn't nothing special, honestly. Let's just be honest. Just slick your hair back however you see fit. It works for everyone. So just using a little bit more of this. Not too much because I don't want it to weigh my hair down necessarily. I'm going to be using some holding spray to do all of that. I just want it to be easily manageable for me to be able to slick it down how I want it. I like to use the hard brush that I have. Do you guys consider this a hard brush? This is what I consider to be a hard brush. This is just from Evolve. I don't really know what the name of the actual brush is, but I like to use this because it's really like combing my hair out and making it easier for me to just like really get it slick back. And then once I have it like this ponytail situation, I can go ahead and tie this off for a second and work on like framing my face and stuff. So for that, I'm going to use my TGIN Miracle Repair Smooth and Protect Edge Control Extra Hold. I really love this stuff. I have had problems with edge control, breaking my skin out along my forehead. And by no means is my skin in like perfect condition at this current moment, but I do find that this edge control is really not doing that. And it has a really nice grip and hold to it, so I've been loving using this. This is like my new go-to edge control, if you will. So I'm just kind of brushing this along the edges of my face and forehead, just like where the baby hairs are and stuff, just to get it in place. And then I'll grab like this little brush. I got this from the beauty supply store as well. I've had it for a little minute though, and I'm just going to use this for my baby hairs, just to kind of brush them, just kind of styling it how I want, you know, the hair to lay in the front. Oh wow, what is that, Essence? What is that? My stomach is growling because I'm definitely hungry, so I cannot wait to eat. I'm leaving, or supposed to be leaving, in about an hour and a half, So we really gotta get this done. So I'm just trying to lay this hair the way I like it. See, that's cute. It's not nothing too serious, but it's cute, you know? Now I just gotta finesse this side. That's the struggle with me. Trying to get one side to look like the other side, complete chaos. But we somehow managed to make it work more times than not. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so I've gotten it to about as good as it's gonna get for now. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to go through and just kind of fix the little hairs in the front and just figure that whole situation out once I get done with my makeup, because I feel like it's gonna be disturbed slightly, so there's always that. But that's good for now. So I've taken the ponytail holder out and again just smoothing everything back so I can get it in a nice secure ponytail. This is gonna be like our official ponytail, if you will. I am going to take some of that edge control though, and I'm gonna place it on the bottom part of my hair back here, because sis's baby hairs back here just be acting a fool sometimes, and I want those to stay in place. So I'm just gonna do a little edge control to hold it up. I'm telling you guys, this edge control really be holding stuff. So I like it a lot. You can even use your comb if you want to just like really make it flat. Girl, use all the tools at your disposal to get it how you want it. So this is about good. So I'm going to take another barrette, so I have two. I'm going to double them, and I'm going to tie this off. Sometimes I twist it on like 2 times, sometimes it's 3. Just depends really. And then tighten this. Bam. Like that. And then for now, just so we can do our makeup, I'm just going to braid this and tie it off with a little rubber band. And then we can get started with our makeup, because I'm excited for this part. Alright, so our ponytail is in, and I just, like I said, braided it down in the back. Just for now, until I put the ponytail on. Honestly, I probably could leave it braided for the ponytail piece, because you're not meant to see my real hair. So it'll probably stay like that, to be honest. And also, one more thing pertaining to the hair. I did use this Got To Be Flex Insta Hold hairspray on this part of my hair, just to like mold it down even more, and that way, you know, my hair doesn't mess up or little hairs poking out or anything like that. Now I will spray down once more with this, not now, after the makeup, and just tie it down with a scarf just for a few minutes, just to ensure that hold. But yeah, so we did that. Now let's move on to the fun part. Like I said, the makeup. I'm going to start with priming my skin, if you will, but I'm not using an actual like primer or something that's marketed as a primer. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. You guys know this is like holy grail over here on my channel. So I'm going to spray my face down with this. Nice and refreshing to start off. As I said before, I did my skincare and all of that good stuff. So yeah, just spraying this down and letting that just soak into my skin. It feels really good. Just something to refresh my face, if you will. I don't really feel the need to use an actual primer every single time. And yeah, today's one of those days. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of color corrector, and I'm using this one from Fenty Beauty. This is their Bright Fix Under Eye, and I'm in the shade Honey, which is number 10. And I'm just going to apply this to my hand. Actually, I was at first going to go in straight underneath my eye, but we're gonna go in on the hand first, and I'm gonna just use this brush just to like tap this in the areas that I want to use it, which is directly underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna go above my lip as well, because I mean, let's be honest, your girl does have a mustache. I mean, not like a full-blown mustache, but I have a mustache, which I did shave to avoid getting like a 5 o'clock shadow, if you will. I'm gonna put this there just to kind of lighten up the area a little bit, and I'm just using stippling motions just to tap this in. Does this happen to anyone else where they start to apply their makeup and their products and their nose just, it gets runny and it just wants to drip? I hate that. I don't know why that happens to me, but every time I do my makeup, it happens. If anybody else experiences that, please let me know. And if you know why that is, let me know that too, because sis would love to know. Now that we have our color corrector on and placed, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath foundation yet again because this blew me away in all the best ways, you know, the last time that I used it, and I just really love the finish of it. It was so beautiful. I'm going to shake it, even though it's still going to come out watery, and place it on the back of my hand because I am going to be stippling this on. And to do that, I'm going to use my Morphe M439 to kind of stipple it on my skin. So I'm going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, stipple my brush into it. I'm probably going to need a little bit more than that, but this will work for now. And I'm just going to start pressing this into the skin. This foundation just truly blew me away the last time that I used it. So I was like, yeah, definitely using that for tonight. So now we're going to move into cream contour, and I'm going to be using Milani's Conceal and Perfect in the shade Warm Almond. And if I did not say, the shade I'm in for the Sublime foundation is, why is it not on the bottle? That's weird. Oh yes, it is. Medium 15. And again, going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect in Warm Almond. This is yet another product that I'm actually going to apply to my hand first. So I'm just going to take about that much, and I'm going to grab some type of angled brush that has, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do an angled brush. We'll do this one from Morphe as well. This is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill collab JH04. You guys know I love Morphe brushes. So I have plenty in my collection. And I'm going to stipple the product on, and then I'm going to start working this into my cheeks and my forehead area. I like this method opposed to applying it directly to the skin because honestly it could be harder to like blend everything in when you apply it directly to the skin versus applying it to your hand first and then the brush. You have a little bit more control over how much product you actually put down. And I know it looks like I put way too much over here, but trust me, it'll blend out and work itself out, you know, at the end of the day. So I'm just going to concentrate that up here, and I'm going, instead of coming down like here, I'm trying to lift it. So I'm going up a little higher than I normally would, just because I want that, you know, lifted face effect, if you will. Going back in with my foundation brush, I'm just going to lightly tap over it, just because again you want it to blend in and be seamless and just kind of like airbrushed almost. You want it to, what the heck? You want it to blend in, you know, you don't want any harsh lines or anything like that. I don't believe I've said, but we are actually going to a concert tonight, or I don't know if you would call it a concert. It's more like comedy. It's called the No Cap Comedy Tour. I don't know if you've heard of it. You got DC Young Fly who's going to be there and some other great comedians. So we're going to go check that out. We purchased our tickets a while ago. So we're going to go see that. We're also going to go eat first. Obviously, I'm hungry. My stomach is growling at this point. But yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. I've been to one other like comedy thing. I don't know what you would call it. It was more like stand-up comedy, I guess. Not really. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember being there and all of that, but like I don't remember what it was like called professionally. However, it'll be great to like get out the house and do something again with my girlfriend because it's been a minute. We both have busy schedules, and it's just nice to be able to take time for ourselves to spend together and create memories and things like that. Plus we have a jam-packed weekend coming up as well, so a lot going on, but I'm really excited for tonight. So that's what I'm getting ready for. I don't even know if I said anything. My bad. So now that we have our cream contour, we're going to go ahead and conceal. And I'm going to use my Hourglass concealer. This one is in Fawn. It is a little on the light side, so I'm gonna try and keep it very brief, if you will, and I'm just gonna apply this in the inner part towards my nose. I'm not gonna drag it all the way out here. Just gonna keep it right in here, and I'm only gonna take a little bit because you can always add, but you cannot take away. And then dot down my nose. Now that I have my concealer placed, I'm going to start blending it out. I'm going to use this brush to start, and then I'll use like this little eyeshadow brush for like the smaller areas and possibly underneath my eyes as well, because that is a delicate area. And again, I'm just going to just tap the product in place. I'm not going to rub or anything like that because I am wanting more of like a fuller look, not too full, but full enough. And if you rub like that, you know, you're bound to just like mix the products up together versus like nicely laying them one on top of the other. So I'm just gonna tap this in and then above my lip. With the eyeshadow brush, I'm just running this down my nose just to blend this part of the concealer. If you guys notice, I didn't put any concealer in the center of my forehead, because honestly I'm just dragging whatever's on this brush from what I had on my nose onto my forehead area. And then with this same brush, I'm going to tap underneath my eyes first just to get it spread out. And this is the last part, obviously. So it has set a little, so it's going to create a little more coverage than it would if I would have just blended it out once I applied it. It's looking very bright, but trust me, trust the process, it's going to come together. I'm going back in with the bigger brush now and just tapping that and blending it out. Now before we go in with our powders, I am going to use one more cream product, and it's going to be this blush from Rare Beauty. And I'm gonna yet again put this on the back of my hand because I don't need too much of this product. And the last time I used it, I feel like it went overboard at first. I mean, I was able to fix it, but it's just always better to just use the back of your hand as a tool. So placing that on here, it's just a nice pink color. The dress I'm wearing is black, so I can wear anything, honestly, that I wanted to makeup wise, and I was just feeling the pink vibe. You see what I mean? Even that I feel like might have been a lot, but it'll tone itself down. So now that we have the cream blush, we're going to move into powder, and I'm going to use my Mercier. This is the translucent honey powder, and I'm really hoping that this powder will actually tone down the under eyes a little bit because they are looking a little scary, if I do say so myself. I'm not going to take too much onto the forehead area just because, number one, I didn't apply too much product there, but I also don't feel like I need it as much there either. So very, very little on there. Just gonna go up my nose, and then whatever I have left, I'll just press right into this area, and that's it. Alright, so I'm feeling like we need a little definition back into our skin, so I'm going to use my ABH bronzer in Saddle. I really love this for giving the cheekbones nice definition, and I'm going to use this brush right here. This is from Luxie. This is their small contouring brush, and contouring is actually what we're basically doing. And I'm just going to take it lightly underneath here. This bronzer definitely gives me nice like lift within my face. I don't know, it's like the perfect shade. I'm just going to apply that up here and then press. It's really, really pretty. Been around the block for a while, but I really do like it. So we are moving along. I put a little bit of bronzer in my crease of my eye as well, just to give a little something there. I knew I didn't want to go on with the full on eyeshadow, just because number one, time, and two, I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted something like natural-ish and cute. So a little bronzer definitely brings the look full circle and gives the whole entire look a little something extra. Although now that I'm looking at everything, I think I want to just go in with a little more bronzer and just pop that at the bottom of my eyelash, like the lower lash line, like you would if it was eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and just run it down here, just for a little color. I feel like it was missing something, and it's just a little bit. It's not too much, but it completes everything. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna run this along here, and then like that. I think it's cute. I will be putting mascara on my lower lashes, but I'm gonna wait on that. Okay. I was trying to grab my highlighter. So we're gonna move into highlight now. We're almost done. We're like at the very end of all of this makeup. So I'm gonna use this one from Fenty Beauty. This is Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey. And I'm just gonna mix the two, but I think I'm gonna take a little bit more of like the darker highlight, just because I don't want it to be too bright. And I'm only popping this on my nose for a little glow. That's cute. Above the lip. I'm not gonna put it on my cheekbones, basically. So just a little along the lip line, just to enhance that Cupid's bow. And then whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to swipe it underneath my brow. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the darker one and do that same thing again, just to give it a little glow. Above the brow too, why not? Already here, and I think that's good. So that's all we're gonna do for that. I'm gonna use my foundation brush just to, I didn't want that to be too glowy, but very cute, very simple. So to complete everything completely, I am going to set my face. I'm first gonna go in with this one that I've been using, and then I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Baby What It Do setting mist, because I love the way that sets the face and makes the face look at the end of the day. It's gorgeous, so why not? So let's get into that. Now you want to let your face completely dry from the first one and then go in with the second one. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get dressed. I have my outfit picked out. I know exactly what I'm wearing. Let's put this whole look together, including throwing our ponytail in, because that's the one piece that we're missing as far as the hair, and close out today's video. Okay, so my outfit is on. It's just this nice black dress. It has detailing right here, and obviously a big V part right here. I had to use a little bit of tape for the boobies. And then we have the ponytail. She is long, but she is giving. Look how long she is. Super cute. And then for my shoes, I am just wearing these right here. These are from Miss Lola, and I'm gonna wear them. They're not the most comfortable shoe, but they're the more sexier shoe, I would say. So I'm gonna put those on. And for fragrance, well, bag, I don't know where I got this bag from, but she's cute. She'll go. So just a nice black bag with gold hardware, because obviously we have like gold detailing on the dress. And then for my fragrances, I have these two that I mixed. I already put it on, but the KILLAWATT, this is I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess, and then the YSL right here. So these two together smell phenomenal. Alright you guys, so that is everything complete. We've done our hair, makeup, outfit, fragrance. We've done it all. Now it's ready to hit the door, go eat some good food, and go enjoy this comedy show. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. If you want me to do more like it, definitely let me know. But with all of that being said, I do love you guys, and hopefully I'll catch all of you in the next video. But right now, sis has to go. So I'll catch you all in the next one.